My appearance this evening is sponsored by my local HMO. I'm sorry, that's all the time they allow me. Anyway, people say, why are you a stand-up comedian at your age? Well, it's not my age that bothers me. It's the fact that my organs are my age. That really bothers me. Every morning I wake up and all my joints are stiff, except the main one. Now, people say that persons my age have problems with memory. I was so anxious when I couldn't remember where I parked my motorcycle. Oh, was I relieved when somebody told me I don't even own a motorcycle. The worst problem was when I couldn't remember where I parked my car, and I was in it at the time. Now, do you know that senior citizens are the major carriers of AIDS? Band-aids, hearing aids, walking aids, government aids. Now, I'd like to tell you a little bit about myself. First, even my pets are getting old. I took my pet alligator to the veterinarian last week. He said he had reptile dysfunction. I'm from a mixed background. My mother was a woman, my father was a man. Valentine's Day came and went. I've been married many, many years. My wife said, we should renew our vows. I said, the only vows I renew was A-E-I-O-U. And recently she said, why don't you come upstairs and let's have some fun? I said, I can't do both. Well, I'm sure I'm not the only person here with prostate trouble. You don't have to raise your hands, ladies included. I went to my urologist in the recent past, and he said, why are you here? I said, I have trouble urinating. He said, how old are you? I said, I'm in my late 70s. He said, you peed enough. I read an article where tomatoes are good for your prostate. Don't believe it. I put a tomato in my prostate. Now, you know, senior citizens get breaks, right? We go to a restaurant, you get 20% off. You only get 80% of the food. The waiter says, how do you like your eggs? Fertilized. Now, I hope all of you have gotten to the Riverwalk. I was there not too long ago. I saw an elderly gentleman crying. I said, why are you crying? He said, tonight would have been my 50th wedding anniversary. I said, you should be happy. He said, well, my wife and I had some problems early in our marriage. After 10 years, I thought about killing her. My lawyer said if I did so, I would have gotten 40 years in prison. Tonight, I would have been a free man. Even the bank robbers are getting old. Texas robber was robbing a bank, and during the process, his mask fell down. He asked the customer to the left of him, he said, sir, did you see my face when the mask fell down? I said, yes, you shot him. He said to the female customer on the right, did you see my face when the mask fell down? She said, no, but my husband did. Now, I'm really having a good time with you all, but I much prefer going to old age homes. I prefer performing there because a lot of people can't see you, many can't hear you, and most of them can't remember what the hell you just said. I was there last week, and an old lady very seductively walked up to an old man and said, super sex. He looked a little surprised. He said, I'll take the soup. Anyway,